Hello Scorpios, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the 18th of September going into the week of the 25th of September, so the week ahead from when I've posted this. And as always, if anything I say resonates, please let me know by liking and subscribing. And that was a terrible shuffle, so I'll do that again. Please let me know by liking and subscribing if you like my style, and let's get on with your reading. Let's see what's going on for Scorpio. Whoa, the week ahead. Something here straight away. We have Two of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. Oh, and your card, the Death card. So you're here. Your energy is around, which is good to know. There might be a little bit of overthinking or stubbornness on your part when it comes to a reunion or a fun... There's something fun coming in with the Three of Cups here. It's something you're excited to do. Getting out of your comfort zone for some reason coming in. And it's something you want to do, but then you're also in your comfort zone and you want to stay in this little teapot and you don't want to do it. But there's a lot of excitement and passion and happiness and just inspiration and fuel coming in for some reason of just being lit back up again after being out of fuel, feeling like low. There's something where you're going to be lit up, but it's going to involve some type of gathering or some type of reunion with friends or family even. So do something that, and I feel like it might be around the weekend or towards the end of the week, because it's almost like you are going to stay stuck and might convince yourself that you have better things to do, but it's all from overthinking with the Two of Swords. It's all from overthinking or thinking about something for too long. This is something that will be a lot of fun and spontaneous in a way, but make sure you keep it spontaneous and don't overthink it. Something's coming in for you that you're going to be very happy if you do it. This could be, oh, it's very healing as well. You're healing overthinking. You're healing stubbornness. There's a lot of fours here. What was I saying? Six of Swords. Moving into calmer waters. There's a need to reunite with someone or come into union with someone, but it's like a friend thing, or it's going to be very calming for your soul and very healing for you if you do this. This could be love, but it's going to start off as a friend thing. Knight of Wands. I say it's going to start off as a friend thing and the Knight of Wands come out, which is not a friend. It's somebody that's very passionate towards you. And there's a new cycle beginning though with the world. You're wrapping up a cycle. Maybe you've gone towards people in love that were very much wanting one thing from you and one thing only. And you've wrapped that cycle up now and you're moving into this completely different cycle of, okay, we'll be friends and we'll see where it goes and we'll start from there. If that makes sense. You don't have any preconceived notions and you don't rush straight into anything, because you might have been used in the past for the wrong reasons and you flip the opposite way now and you're like, oh yeah, let's be acquaintances. I'm seeing like on The Sims, when you like meet a sim and it's like acquaintances and it takes a little bit and then it says friends and it takes, and I don't know why it's come through, maybe you play Sims, but you're taking things step by step from now on. I'm hearing that song step by step. Anyways, let's see. Seven of Wands, and you're sticking up for yourself. If there is any Knight of Wands coming towards you, if there is any people that are interested in you for the wrong reasons, you're making sure you stand your ground and you communicate that that is not something you're interested in. It's very nice. I don't think you had something about you not having healthy boundaries in the past, and now the Knight of Wands comes up with a boundary. So now Seven of Wands, Nine of Wands, like, it's not bad to put up a boundary. Usually if the Nine of Wands came out on its own and I hadn't just talked about what I was talking about, if the Nine of Wands came up, I would be like, let down your guard. You don't need to protect yourself from everyone. But now with the Seven of Wands coming out, Nine of Wands, and everything I was talking about before that, something about it's okay to have a bit of a boundary up. It's okay to have a little bit of protection, especially if you've been hurt in the past. There's no need to reveal all your cards and scare yourself. There's something here about you might scare yourself by like, maybe someone's telling you be yourself, open up, tell everybody, tell someone the truth, tell someone all about you, and there's something here coming through where it's like you actually kind of would benefit from holding back or standing your ground in a certain situation, just be authentic and do what just go with the flow is the energy, especially with the Six of Swords. See where that wind blows the boat, see where it see where the wind takes you, because there's no need to like think. Like, however you act, I'm seeing Eight of Wands here, also communication, and I'm like, if someone's telling you to communicate all the truth and everything like that, don't feel like you have to. You don't have to say anything to anyone, you know what I mean? You don't even have to say yes or no, you can just go. I feel like silence is an answer in itself. Silence speaks louder than words sometimes. If someone's demanding answers from you this week, you don't have to say a word. Two of Swords, don't get in your head. Don't get caught up by it though. If you not saying anything to them is going to lead you to overthink, please just say something to them. Whatever this is about, this could be anything. It's very general, but if someone says something to you and you want to say something, just say it. And if you don't. It's basically what I'm saying, go with the flow, trust your intuition, do what you feel called to do and say what you feel called to say, because you're a lot wiser and smarter than you give yourself credit for, and then others give you credit for as well. So really make sure that you have faith that you will say what you need to say when it's time to say it. And if you don't feel like talking, you don't have to talk. I don't know what this is to do with. The Hermit, yeah, retreat. You don't have to show everyone. Oh, the Lovers, Ace of Cups. So this could be about like a new love thing. The Lovers here, the Ace of Cups, the Hermit. It's like a new love, coming into union with someone, and then you somehow pulling back, putting up a little bit of a wall and retreating. And I'm hearing that's okay. That's okay. This is like all happening in divine timing, and if you feel the need, if you feel naturally called and it's not hurting anyone and you have communicated, there's nothing wrong with taking time to figure things out on your own. With the Hermit, this is inner guidance. You might have, maybe this is like a date with the Lovers here and the Ace of Cups. Maybe you recently went on a date and then you feel like, I need time to recollect. I need time to calm my mind down and figure out whether or not that's somebody I even like, if that makes sense. I don't know, there's something about just recollecting your thoughts, recollecting your feelings, and then moving forward from there. But there's no rush. There's no rush here. This is going to happen when it should happen. What else for Scorpio? 7's also being significant. You might be seeing 777. Something just flipped over. 8 of Pentacles. You might be very focused on work. Something about being disappointed about being focused on work, or you don't want to spend all your time working and then regret it in the future. If this is because it's landing right on top of the Lovers, so you might feel a little bit like, I want to focus on work right now, and then you're like, oh, I'm going to regret it. I'm going to regret this later. I also want to balance myself out with it. Whatever this is to do with. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. So 8 of Pentacles, and I said you might regret focusing on work. You might know this. You know this already. You're very work focused, very career focused. But then you're like, oh my god, I'm going to regret this. If I carry on this path, I'm going to regret this if I'm all alone. And then we have 9 of Pentacles comes out, which is after the 8 of Pentacles, obviously. But it also symbolizes being independent, being single, and having all this around you, all this that you've built for yourself and created through building yourself up, through work, through career, whatever it's about. You have a lot of abundance around you, or you're about to, but then it's almost like you regret spending all your time focusing on this, because now this is amazing, this is great, this is stability, this is you being able to be independent and look after yourself. But once you get here, you're going to go, oh, is this it? You're very quickly going to go, oh, I put this on a pedestal, I wanted this, I wanted this money, this independence, I wanted stability, now I have it. Who have I got to share it with? And that might be where you are in your mind overthinking, because you want to focus on this, but you also want to focus on this. And don't feel like you have to have everything right now. Don't feel like, I feel like there's something about you being very stressed in your mind, and don't stress yourself out in your mind is the advice. Make sure that you move forward and keep an open mind towards a particular person. Keep an open mind, see how things play out, go with the flow, and give someone a chance if you feel like it. If you feel like it, give them a chance. And let's see what else. What else is going on with Scorpio? This deck of cards is staring at me, and I've just been looking at it and I feel called. We'll get you some cards from this and then wrap the reading up. What's going on with Scorpio? Ooh, pick the Seven of Cups back up. Being quite distracted, which makes sense. Like, I just got distracted by a different deck of cards. Death card showing up for you. Oh, that was upside down. Death card. There's lots of wind and weird noises happening outside my house today. And it's just making me think there's a lot of distractions. Again, with the Seven of Cups, there's lots going on right now or in the week ahead. Make sure you focus on not being distracted by silly, inconvenient things, because there's a path ahead of you that you're going to be trudging along with the Hermit, and you could easily fall down a side path, get lost on a side quest, or there's something about like a pot of gold being like right in front of you, but you go, oh, I don't know if I have the energy to carry on down this path. I think I'm going to take this side quest. I think I'm going to go down this side road, and then you go down it, and suddenly it's going to be a little while before you get back to your main course again. So make sure you stay on the path you're on in some way. Just keep going with the flow that you're on. Don't take a side quest or a side mission. So maybe this is about a job, maybe this is about a lover, whatever it's about. Like, don't get distracted. If you have one goal in mind in particular, don't have a plan B. I don't know, maybe that's bad advice, but it's coming through. Just focus on the thing ahead of you. The carrot being dangled in front of you, keep flowing towards it. Focus on the thing you want, visualize it, because I think it's coming. And especially with that pot of gold symbolism, guess what just came out? So when I picked up this deck of cards, like I just said, right, I felt called to do it. I accidentally picked up the Seven of Cups, and then I kept talking about distractions. Seven of Cups just came out of the other deck. But that's the exact card that I picked up when I went to shuffle this. And now it's come out. Oh, okay, so Seven of Cups. What are the chances? Can't do the math, but they're very slim. But that's the card that came out. That's crazy, sorry. I'm stoked. Don't be distracted by side quests, by other people, by other careers. I feel like there's a little thing here coming through about someone saying, hey, look, Scorpio, do you want a cash in hand job? Here you go, there's this thing. And you're going to be like, oh, all right. And you might blow off someone that asked you out, or there's something here. I don't know what it's about, but you might blow someone off and say, oh, another time. There's something about regretting it, because especially with Eight of Pentacles, focusing on work and then disappointed. So if you've been like a workaholic, Scorpio, if you've been very like stressed, don't close yourself off to the idea of love. It's still available to you, even if you're not where you want to be at in your career. Right? It's like someone will accept you where you're at right now. It's not going to be like you have to be a complete success. You have to be, I don't know why I just saw times, what's it called, 20 under 20 or something, 20 over 20. I don't know what it's called, but it's like most successful people list. You don't have to be a complete success. You don't have to have all your ducks in a row for this love to come in. I feel like there's new love coming in, and you don't have to have your crap together perfectly. You don't have to have everything perfect for this to happen. It's gonna happen when it happens, and just let it flow. And if it goes for some reason, let it go. But I think it's gonna flow. There's something about a holiday coming through, like a really like relaxing holiday, not like yeah, it's very much like a vacation energy. Like I'm seeing you by a pool on a lounger, just reading a book, soaking up the sun, and just make sure something about your priorities. Maybe you need to make a list and like really like meditate on what you value and what you want to do and what you want in life, and don't stress about it. Just do what you actually want to do. Like I meant write down what you actually want to do, but also do what you want to do. But I mean, don't overthink, oh, I should do this. Practically, what do I want in life? Well, I want to make my parents proud. I want to do don't do that. What do you actually feel lightheartedly like you want. Like, don't make, there's something about not making things heavy, which makes sense if you're a Scorpio. Make things more lighthearted and make sure that the things that you want will actually benefit you rather than other people or their opinions of you. Make sure that you're, yeah, if you've got a vision board, check on it and make sure that the things on there are things that actually align with your soul and not your ego. And that's not me calling you out, because I'm exactly the same. Just make sure that the things are things that will make you smile and things that you want that'll make you happy, and that's what you're imagining and manifesting, and not material things or a material person even. This could be about love. There might be a person that's like very nice to look at, but then you might have another option that's not your particular type but is very, 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 makes you very, very happy and makes you feel very, very safe and secure and sure about yourself, and you are very happy around them. Then you want to go towards that person, you know, like make sure that you're doing what makes you feel good on the inside, not what looks good on the outside. And you know that, but I feel called to say it. So there's something happening this week where you might have a decision to make, and you might get caught up in other people's opinions or other people's 2 cents. It's like you're trying to see something from every single person's viewpoint. So it's like, you know, something's going to happen, or you know something's going to be revealed. Could be about work, and you're going to be like, you're like, I wonder what that person's going to think. What's Michael going to think? What's Sean going to think? What's blah blah going to think? What's he going to think? What's she going to think? And so blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter. And you know that. Again, you know that, but it's almost like this need to, like, you're very intelligent and you want to think ahead and you want to see. It's almost like if you could, you would get into someone else's shoes just to see how you look and how what's happening in your life looks to other people. But it actually doesn't matter. All that matters is what your life looks like to you and whether you're liking it or not, and not what it looks like to other people. And continue to follow your life as if it's a movie and you're discovering things. Like, you're the one looking at it, not worrying about how you look under other people's gaze, if that makes sense. And again, I'm exactly the same, but it's just this like need to be looking and touching and feeling and experiencing the world, rather than feeling like you're the one being looked at and perceived. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm gonna wrap your reading up here. I hope you have an amazing week ahead. Thank you so much for watching. If you like my style and you want to see more of me, please let me know by liking and subscribing. And I'll see you when I see you.